So the next step is we're going to pull the shield off. We're going to be pulling our steering motor off. We'll get the steering motor. What we'll do is we'll just kind of lay it down out here out of the way. We might have to get a block and prop it up. But I'll unhook my electrical part off my steering motor, which would be right here. I believe that's all we need to unhook electrically. And then we'll get the shield off. The line here, we'll take it off loose right here, coming from the clean oil reservoir. I don't know how much. We might have to drain some of that clean oil reservoir. I don't know if I got a cap that size or not. I'm going to have to look out for a cap, but I'm going to have to drain something here because this line is coming directly right off the bottom of the sump. So I know I'm going to be screwed there. So I'm going to have to drain a bunch of oil. So then we're going to have to pull this retaining plate and pull this pin out from the hitch cylinder and get it kind of out of the way. And then we'll be pulling our pump. Once we get our pump out of the way, we'll pull our retaining bolts out of the housing there and get the forklift underneath the whole thing and pull it off. And then it's a lot easier pulling these apart when you stand them on the end, and then you can pull the ring gear straight up out of it. I thought there were some threaded holes here somewhere to grab that ring gear with. Okay, so let me go get the shield loose. I blew a bunch of the dirt off, but I didn't get enough, did I? Just them 2 bolts, I think, is all that's really holding that thing on there. Okay. I know sometimes I push the record button on this camera and then it says SD card full, and then it goes back to recording. It's like, no, it's not full. I love this little ratchet. I just love it. Just love it. It's the M12, but I don't know. I really like it. Okay. Parts and pieces. Parts and pieces. Oh. Okay. So these are going to be, we're going to have to get that zip tie cut off of there. The electrical portion, I need to blow this off some more. So when all this stuff comes apart, there isn't a bunch of dirt falling in the housing. Alright. Okay, so we need to pull this line here. We're going to have to drain this reservoir. Let's get our pump out first. We'll see how much I mean, usually on the clean oil reservoir, you don't lose that much oil coming out of there, but I need to get a pair of dives, cut this zip tie. They got this, must be something with their GPS auto steer or something, because that is not OEM. Alright, let's take these on here. Huh. I misjudged that one, 7/8. Misjudged her. Take this here Blue Point, the cheap Snap-on. way Monday I'll get the parts ordered for this. I did, you know, you guys told me about the caps. I ordered those caps off the old interweb, so it'd be nice if those would get here and I can plug a bunch of this kind of stuff off. Sometimes I just get, it's hard for me to explain, I mean, my position sometimes. Some of you guys are, I understand completely because you're in the same position as I am, that you get so damn busy, I mean, and working that you just space out some of the stuff that you need, and by the time you get home, you're just completely whipped. Why is that thing doing that? You just forget to even look it up, and then the next thing you go, shit, I was supposed to look that up last night. God dang it. It doesn't matter what you do with hydraulics, guys. There's shit dripping everywhere, and it's just unavoidable. You're gonna make a mess, so get over it. Been doing this for a long time, and I've used to try to catch, I mean, I catch 90% of it, but I mean, when you get oil on the ground with hydraulic oil, it looks like you spilled 10 gallons of oil on the ground. It just spreads out and makes a damn mess everywhere. Oh man. Well, she's tight. That one might require air hammer and air chisel to get loose, which is a very good thing to do when they won't come loose. The line's going to have to come clear out of there anyway. Let's see if I can get this. Shit. Let's see if I can get this in here to loose. Wow. It's not going to happen. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen anybody do this before. Some of you guys will probably frown, but I've done it for probably a good 20 years now and had great success at it. Well, let's hit this end first, and I need some more hose. That one's loose. All right. Okay, now let's do the same thing to the other end. Give her a little wrap on the beat. Hard to get on this one. There it is. It's probably never been off since this tractor was new. And these 20-seaters are getting a little age on them. That's the way a field mechanic gets it off. Professional shop mechanic, he may not do it like that. I don't know. We'll see what size this is. I think this looks like about 1 3/8 inches. I had 1 3/8 inches I was using this morning when I put the IPR valve back in that. I call them a shit leader, not a 6 liter, they're a shit leader. I'll put the thing back in that shit leader. The shit leader power stroke. Inch and 7/16. I should have just grabbed them both. And I got a SK 7/16 right there. Sure like these SK wrenches. The snap-ons are too skinny. The smaller wrenches that Snap-on makes are too skinny to hurt my hands. I don't know if maybe they've changed them. I haven't bought any in years because I used to have a whole set of them. I got stolen, but I'm kind of glad they stole them. Some bitches, every time you pulled real hard, you had to get a rag in your hand so they didn't hurt your damn hand when you're pulling on something real hard. Didn't have enough meat on them. Yeah, see the rust in those threads. It's just rusted up. That's why they're coming. Why it was so hard to get loose. You're going to be losing oil coming out of the steering pump. There's another unavoidable thing for all the neat freaks out there. We're gonna lose here. I think what I did before, I think I swung it. I don't remember what I've done. I've done this without having to take it. Maybe I just stuck it back. I don't know. It's been a couple years since I've fucking done one of these outboard planetaries on one of these 8000s. I did a 9000 year before last, but it's completely different on the 9000s. Lot bigger job on a 9000. No, it's a 9000. Anything's a big job on them, pretty much. Some bitches are just so damn heavy. Everything on them's so damn heavy when you're working on them. It's like working on a cat, you know. I don't remember how much oil came out of here when we pulled that off. Quite a bit. I'm going to go find some plugs and plug the holes. What I'm going to do, alright, we got to get our steering motor out with this gear wrench fit on there. Cool. Got it broke loose with this old John Deere end wrench. They're a pretty good set of tools too. I bought a set of them a long time ago. Boy, she's a tight one. Okay. Well, where's my bar at? I'll show you some tough. Alright. Let's go like this right here, maybe. Wow. That's a long end wrench too. Ah, you son of a gun. Oh shit. Goes to the ground. And there's the bolt laying on top of the wiring harness. Okay. Let's get the two bottom bolts first. They're the hardest to get to. Oh, hitch position sensor is kind of right in the way. Get a hammer and whack it. Whack the end wrench, get her loose. think it came loose. I think it just come off. Son of a bitch. That hitch sensor is right smack in the way. I wonder if I can get in here somewhere and pull on it. Holy shit. Oh, that hitch sensor, or the hitch cylinder and everything's in the way. I wonder if the next move I should be making is pulling the, I guess I'll pull this son of a bitch here out of the way. I thought I was trying to save myself another trip. Missed my cordless gun, I'll tell you that. Can't wait to get that thing back next week. Damn it. Can't believe I left that over there. I didn't think it was going to take me that long to redo those stabilizer cylinders on that backhoe. It took me a lot longer than I thought because I should have known better. All the Loctite that they use on those pistons. What's a pain in the ass heating the piss out of them, trying to get them off. Oh, everything's rusted. I hope I don't have to heat the shit out of this pin. Looking at the bolts that are coming out for the retainer for it ain't making me feel too good. Might be getting the cuts and torching the rosebud and heating the hell out of it to get it out of there. Yeah, that ain't looking too good. Whew. Ah. Damn retainer to come out of it. Alright. Now I'm going to have to go get a slide hammer and pull that pin out of there. It probably ain't going to come out very easily. Well, guys, I got all the bolts out of the steering motor, and then I was trying to get this pin out, but it wouldn't want to budge on me. Let's just keep trying to soak her down. We'll see if it'll come out in a little bit after spraying this in there. I doubt it. I've never had much luck with the whole penetrating oil deal. It usually takes heat to break them loose. Alright, so we got all our lines capped. Let's see if we can get this big heavy girl out of here. Oh. Okay. Trying to remember what I used to do to these. Oh. I just laid them down just like that. That's the nice thing about having hoses on it. You got a little bit of flexibility. Okay. Okay, alright. One thing I really got left to do, get this thing out of here, is pull that miserable sucker out of the way. Oh, just ain't gonna come out. That's a lot of force. That's a lot of force too. I'm gonna have to heat it. Back my service truck up a little closer and put some heat on it to get it out. So some kind of rag shoved down in there, that'll catch on fire. And get that out of there. And we'll pull it off the side. Got to keep the heat right here, you know, not put so much on the cylinder itself. Might have to put some on the eye too. I don't know if they've been, it's probably right here is where they're stuck. I doubt it. It looks like they've been greasing it, so should be okay in the center, I would think. It's got to be caught in the ends of the eyes. We need to unplug that. We need to unplug that, which is a pain in the ass most of the time. Let's see if can we unplug it from the top and pull it down so we don't get that wire hot. We might have to just hold it off like that, and then God, I need to unplug it and get it out of there. That's about the only options we got, really. I think that will come out of there, and you can pull the wire out and then unplug it. There we go. All right. Guide studs. Put them on the bumper of the service truck. All the tools on the bumper. We're getting ready for action. Alright guys, so here it is. I got it off. As you can see, this pin, I had to gouge it out with my torch. It's stuck in this, in the tractor side of the housing. I'll have to cut it off flush, weld something onto it and grab it with my slide hammer and then heat this part of the eye here on the tractor side and beat it out of there. It's just gonna rust it in there. So here we go with the planetary housing in here. I got her off. Let me go get my flashlight. Okay, so you got to pull that snap ring off. This is the inside part that goes against the tractor case. Alright, so pull that off of there. We'll get a pair of snap ring pliers. Alright. Alright. Okay, there's one of our brake discs right there. Now this shaft here will come out. Well, let's see, I'm going to get it set on a pallet and then I'll pull that shaft out of there. Oh shoot. Isn't this shit fun, guys? Pallet up underneath it and let's put it like that. I don't know how well this is going to work. Okay, there we go. Don't roll off there, you son of a bitch. Okay, pull this shaft on out of here. And then, and bolt the ring gear. Don't remember if that's got to be, pretty sure that comes off everywhere. But we got to pull the guts out of this thing, and then basically if I can take this housing off, pull this housing off of here, I'll come back Monday, and then we'll stand this on end, and then we'll crane the take the outboard ring gear off, and there's a giant bearing in there, and we'll pull all that guts out of it, and then we can separate that housing from the actual outboard planetary housing. So alright guys, until next time.